I had a chance to meet the new president before the game, and he said, "Hey, let's get a win today." And I said, "Well, let me introduce myself. My name is Matt Daniel. I'm the women's basketball coach, and I can promise you this: we're going to play hard today. I think you can see we played hard. Played a lot harder than we played in the last month, and we challenged them yesterday. Our production was better, our energy was better. I don't know if results will always be better, but our intensity will be better from here on out. Our demeanor will be better from here on out. And you know, I placed ownership and accountability on them on Friday. Yesterday we basically didn't practice. Today's Saturday. Challenged them and challenged them and challenged them. Then I challenged them when I challenged them to adjust. Same goes for me and our staff. I learned a lesson today about this young group, the most inexperienced team in the country. I learned a lesson that they've got more in them and we've got to be more demanding. But just like I asked them to do, I learned and we will adjust. And I'm really proud of the team's effort today.
Matt, what is your biggest adjustment then?
Energy. Energy and toughness. Just being tough and gritty, and if you being accountable for your actions, whether your play or whatever. You know, we've been talking about this too. No try in your effort. Your effort's got to be there. The results will take care of itself. I'm not a result-based guy. I like results, but I'm not a result-based guy. But if your effort, that's got to be that's an expectation. That's got to be, and that starts with me. I get that. That's all the way up and down our bench, and it ends ultimately with me. And the youngest team in the country taught me a very valuable lesson today. But I'm a coach's kid, and I'm coachable, and I was a pleaser. So I promise you, we'll be demanding, no matter how frustrating it is from here on out.
Chelsey, talk about the rebounds. You know, on paper at least, this team comes on 6-1, 6-1, 6-1. You know, they got a lot of bigs in there. What were you doing today that allowed you to pull 13?
I don't know. Me not playing last game, I was really excited to play today. And rebounding is something we struggle in, so, and I couldn't really get going on offense, so why not just do something relaxed and do the
You know, it goes to show that we miss Chelsey's presence when her presence is good. And, you know, she's probably at 70% right now. She'll tell you she's 85, 80%, and I always ask them a number. But it also shows what she can do at that percentage. You know, and we're beat up. Taylor's still not 100%. And then our young one, you're talking about two of our top 4 experienced kids. And then our young ones they're getting hit every time they turn around. But that's how you know that Chelsey's got more to give. We got after Leah on the bench. We set her for a good spell. Then she comes back in there and she's different. That's how you know she's got more to give. Same with Logan, you know, everybody on our bench.
From a player's standpoint, what do you have to experience to know you've got to make changes or adjustments, other than coach's critique as you play?
Maybe tired of losing.
It's funny that she says that because I've said this before, whether it's my weight or whatever, you've got to get fed up. And my diet will not change until I look in the mirror and I'm just fed up, or I don't sleep and I'm just fed up. It's the same. When you get fed up with how you're approaching things and how you feel after games, win or lose, because there's been times where we felt bad after wins because we weren't playing the way we were supposed to play. When you get fed up or tired of losing, you change.
Leah, I know you didn't shoot anywhere near what you'd like to Thursday, and obviously been much improved today, but talk, if you will, about the last 5:40 of the first half, because I think that's where you won this game. You shut those guys out. They did get no baskets for the last 5 minutes, 40 seconds, and you and Narisha combined for 11 points during that stretch. You know, is that just being a senior, or is it taking what's there and it happened to be you guys' turn?
I think it's somewhat experienced. Me and we have like certain kind of connection, you know, like, I seen that they were opening up the middle when they went to the zone, so it was, she was just telling me, like, don't come set the screen, just back up, or you'll be open, and then just move the ball fakes, and then just start opening up for both of us. And then once they collapse on me, the next pass was always open.
Matt, you came off the bench pretty hard as they were going to halftime. I know you were excited about how well they defended during that stretch, even though they got a 3 right at the
Yeah,
end.
and I was mad at myself. Because that's me, you know, and if you're not careful, this will weigh on you. You know, the stress, the pressure, the want to for them, and I could tell I was just geared up, and they feed off that. So I'm mad at myself about it, because I wasn't like that the other night, and I haven't been like that always, and I've got to be more consistent. Our program's got to be more consistent, regardless of the outcome. And but that's, I mean, I've been around my whole, that's me. At my core, I'm not very competitive outside of here because I am that way on the inside. But even if I'm sitting there with my arms crossed, I'm churning inside. But I've got to let that ooze out a little bit more into our kids. I've got to be teaming with enthusiasm, and they've got to see the fight in their coach too. And I accept responsibility for that.
Logan, what about dropping 4 threes today? And it's certain times is when one thing to make them, but the times that you made them had to be very deflating the other side. They start to creep, boom, start to creep, boom.
I don't know, it just felt good to come out, and I was 0 for 5 the last 2 games, and so I've been getting in the gym shooting, and Coach Randall has been working on me with my confidence and everything, and just being confident and ready to shoot, so
When the first one goes down, do you ever get that feeling like, okay,
yeah, I guess so.
You know, I had no idea that she was over 5 the last 2 games. I had no idea until I saw stat sheet that she was 4 for 4. Because it's just the energy. The energy was better. Our warm-up was better. Our approach was better. Our conversations were better. They were more pointed. It was more go do this, and then they made the adjustments, and it's us challenging them and holding them accountable to that. And then the rest will take care of itself. No matter their youth. No matter their youth. All right. Thanks,
Thanks,
guys.
guys.